Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put our base plates in. Now, what I like to do is work out where your base plates are going to go at either end and put them in first. So we'll put a base plate at that end, and now we're going to put a base plate at this end. Basically, put your base plate where it needs to go, and then use something like a texture while it's in there and mark the holes. And once you've got the holes marked, then you just go along, use a hammer drill. I'm using 12mm bolts for these base plates, thread rod by about 120mm long, and I'm using a 14mm hammer drill bit. So basically we just go down about 100mm or more with those, and basically once you get your two ends right, then you can go along with your tape and you mark from centre to centre 2450, and that'll determine where all your other base plates need to go. Not only that, once you get the two end base plates in, you can run a string line from one base plate to the other. That way you know that all your base plates are going to be a nice line. Now, if your concrete's nice and smooth and perfectly level, you're happy days, but you might, if it's a little bit unplumbed, you're going to need to put a couple of washers or whatever to get that base plate nice and level. Now what you want to do is just blow all that dust away out of the holes, so that the when you use your liquid set fix, liquid anchor, it's going to hold real nice and tight. Don't breathe that stuff in. Alright, so we've got our base plates in now. We've tightened them up and we've put all the bolts in for this stretch of run that we're going to do. Now, because obviously your posts, they're going to have enough length in them to go into the ground and concrete them, but obviously we're bolting them onto a concrete slab. So what I like to do is measure from the bottom rail 50mm, because remember, you're going to have a nice little domicile cover around the bottom, and that's about 40mm. So you want to be about 5 or 10mm above that, so everything runs smoothly. So we're going to do 50mm. Now your marker might work a bit better than mine because it's probably not raining. If it's raining here, my marker doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is just simply cut that nice and straight as I can with an angle grinder. Always double check your measurements before you cut, because you know it's the old saying, measure twice, cut once. These should just slide over really nice and easy. Look at that. So basically what we do now is we go along and we do that for every single post, cutting it at 50mm, putting it through there. Now, while I've got it rolling, we may as well put these domicile covers on. And these just make it look a lot nicer at the bottom, and you just click them together basically. You've got one that's like that, and then this one clips in at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the clip sort of in line with the fence, so it's not showing either side of the fence, so you don't really see it. So I'm going to put that one there. It can be a little bit tricky. And there you have it. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty good to me.